All right, guys, what's going on? This is Carey Digsby. I have the distinct pleasure this day to speak with an amazing artist who has such a powerful story to tell many of us. And just listening to her music earlier, it just really moved me as far as what her lyrics were speaking to me about. And it's interesting because Narada Michael Walden said it himself in regards to her lyrics being so sensitive and deep. But I'm going to let you hear from the artist herself. I would like to introduce to you Estelle California. Hello, my sister.
Hi, brother. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, my goodness. And I meant every word that I said in regards to your recent project, and we're going to talk about it very soon. But I want people to learn more about Estelle California. What can you share with them about this amazing journey that you've been on?
Well, I was born in France. France is very, very close to Africa. I think people don't know here. So African people are everywhere, and I've been a lot to Africa. And then I came to visit California, the Bay Area, and I fell in love with the place right away because there is a place. I mean, for me, it's the place where I've seen the less prejudice in the world. Like you can have everybody together as human beings. Like we are all different, and there is no thought at all about what you look like. And it goes for the color, but also for as a woman. It's also for all the differences you can have. And for me, it is a big freedom that you can be whoever you are, whoever you want to be, and nobody's going to judge you for that. And it might sound silly, but it is a huge freedom to be this way, to be welcome as a human being this way.
Yes, indeed.
So that's why I moved here, yeah.
And you said the Bay Area, too, and the Bay Area is so creative. I mean, the artists that come from there, whether you're musically inclined or visual and such, the Bay Area is popping.
I think it's because, we have the cracks on the earth, the earthquake, and I think that gives a special energy to the soil, and the energy is very powerful here.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
So you transferred there, and then when you got there, I mean, you have to tell our readers when you got there, how was the change? I mean, from coming from France to being in California. I mean, was it like you were, in a sense, coming home, that, you knew like this was the place you had to be?
It was. I mean, I have never felt home ever anywhere before. But right away, I knew it was home. I knew I belonged there. The people, the land, everything. This way to live together with respect, this way to be kind, this way to be positive, this way to be led by the heart. Everything was for me here. It took me a long time to be able to wash some of the French people who were staying with me and to learn. Also, it's very humble to learn a new culture because you can see that what you've been taught is not the truth, but you can also learn in a different way. It's a beautiful journey in every way for me to be here, and I'm grateful every morning to be in California.
And to our readers and our followers, you may not know this, but Estelle is amazing when it comes to music. I mean, she's a classically trained pianist. I mean, she's been doing it since she was 5. She plays the saxophone, and her voice. Okay, the voice is there, and I know that was very apparent because you got to work with Narada Michael Walden. I mean, that name right there speaks volumes. How are you able to? How are you able to meet with him in order for him to work on your project and have that same? Because he's a very powerful creative artist as well, and the two of you together, along with the various the guitarists and the drummers. I mean, each one of them are who's who, but you got to get with Narada Michael Walden. Wow.
Yeah, I got lucky on this one, right? Well, it was very quick. I think I had a journalist coming to me, Jake Feinberg, to do an interview in my house, a live radio interview show for Facebook, I think, actually. And then I did. The truth is, Narada in France was not that. I didn't know him that well, actually. So I was not called by the fame that much. But I listened to an interview he did with this journalist before about love and unconditional love, and how people confuse sex and love. And for me, it was very important to hear this word, and I was, I have to work with him. And so I asked the journalist to introduce me to him, and it was very key. The next day we met, and the following day we began to record the Black is a True Light song. So you see, it was just meant to be very quick, very fast, and very obvious.
Yes, indeed, because a lot of times many artists, when they meet up with producers and musicians such as that, it do take a time. They have to work through it. But you're right. I mean, you two got together, and then the ensemble that you got together as well in order to join you on your project. I mean, that was amazing as well. And just listening to it was, I mean, it's definitely powerful.
But he has an amazing energy. He's very brilliant and he's very fast. He's very very fast. And I'm full of energy too. And I love this project so much. And I think also the theme of my message called him. That also made him want to work with me.
Mm-hmm. So with the new lead single, Star, how did you come up with the name for that and the words behind it? Because just the first stanza alone on the track, as far as knowing your name, I mean, that spoke volumes. I mean, how did you come up with
I'm
the
happy
title?
you say that, because sometimes I'm happy you feel that. How can I say? This is my biggest song in the way that I received the song. I think there is no will. Sometimes I feel something knocking my head and I have to sit and write. And so they just come to me like in 10 minutes. It's amazing. And then with the time, I understand why it came to me and what is the meaning and who I have to become to sing that in the world. And this song is powerful. God, when I received this song, I was wondering who I am to sing this world. I was more shy and self-deprecative, and I was sick. And when you have to sing, I know my name is freedom, my name is song of justice, then God, you have to stand up for something, right? You can't hide anymore. So I had to work on this song for 3 years in my piano every day, sick less or sick a lot, and this song shaped me. And I mean, after a while, when you sing this word all the time, God, it is empowering. You get to know who you are, and now I have no doubt about why this song to me, why I'm singing this. And I think it's empowering for everybody. It's a statement. And you know that when you have been abused, you lose your identity, your truth, your self-worth. And this statement of, I know my name, nobody's going to make me forget because I know my name now, this is a very powerful statement. And I think that everybody, sometimes you lose yourself in a situation or with somebody, and it is important to get out of there with your energy and to ground and to recenter.
Wow. Almost like a declaration in a sense. Like you're declaring.
It is independence. Of course. And what you say, you become, right? So believe me, after 3 years of saying, I know my name is freedom. My name is freedom now, you see?
Indeed. So also you made a statement, and when I was reading it, I had to step back and I had to really ponder on it. But you said, and I quote, I think my music can help and give strength. It's a powerful energy. And I receive these songs like they are springing out of me. Wow.
Yes, because it's not me trying to make a song. I never did that. It just sometimes I know there is something coming. I have to sit and I receive the song. I write it very quick, like the Black is a True Light song, the next single. I received. I was driving. I had to stop driving to write the song coming to me. You see, and they are springing out of me, and they are in my journey. They've been helping me a lot, healing, empowering, leading my journey. And I think they can do the same for some people. They can help, they can empower, they can help you heal. I think it's a beautiful gift I received, and I'm here to share it. That's what I'm here to do.
And it'd be wonderful if other individuals would use their gifts that way, because you've mentioned several times and also in your bio of how you went through a lot in your life, and even with that happening to you, you now have come out with a stronger voice of declaration, and you're wanting to use it to help others. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, it's not a choice. I think it's very, for me, there is no choice. It's like there is nothing else I can do. It's like everything is leading me to do that. And I think when I was a kid and young, the thing that hurt me the most, that nobody would look at what was happening to me. And for me now, it is something impossible. I will bother people. I will maybe not be perfect, not politically correct, but God, I will speak. I will not be silent. I cannot do that. I cannot see. People sometimes they prefer to just turn their head and stay comfortable. But this is not something I wish sometimes I can do it because it's easy, right? But I can't. There is something in me pushing that I can't do that.
And that's important too. And it's good that you refuse to quote unquote be quiet and silent while things are happening to people, and especially your stance in regards to and Tangi and I, we were talking about that as well, about how you're so very staunch when it comes to understanding the plight of African Americans and what they've gone through and the rights that they need to have. You've taken that upon your shoulders as well.
Because for me, they show the biggest resilience I have seen ever. It is a huge example of resilience, of shining beauty, of the way how you. I mean, they've been teaching me how an example to live, to love, to forgive. God, the forgiveness, right? It is beautiful, and I have always been drawn to them since I'm a kid. Even the Africans in France, and also I grew up in a very racist environment where I had to soak in all these people who think they're not racist, but actually they have so many, backwards ideas that are very racist, even if they say they're not. And this is, I mean, I can't deal with that. I have to do something about this. You see, I can't. This is disgusting to me. I don't know how to say that, but it's something I have to say, because maybe I had too much of that around me when I was young. It's something I'm here to. I'm going to change something there for sure. And when I wrote my song "Black is a True Light," I worked on it on my piano in my house for a few weeks or more than that. And my daughter, who was 4, would begin to sing the words with her friends in my house. Black is the true light. And then I realized the power you can do with these words in kids' mouths, because then you don't fight the racism frontal, but you put in the subconscious, and you begin early with kids that black is beautiful, that black is the glory, that black is shining, that black is the true light, and I think it's a powerful way to change the subconscious deeply.
Indeed, and it starts with one, and the fact that you're even starting it with the little one, the children, laying down that foundation, that in
the foundation. I know the foundation is so important. I see the school now, she's at kindergarten, and believe me, I am working on change now. I see things happening now, and I feel this is now we have to change and see things and speak up, because they are 5, 6, and this is the change is happening now. Yeah.
Yes. So we have the single that is coming out. We have Star, and it's off of the project that you've currently been working on with Narada Mike Walden and the other artists. What's next for Estelle California? What else do you have? Are you going to be touring? Are we going to see you on TV? Are you going to come to Queen City? Hint, hint. What's next?
Oh, I want to be touring for sure, because we recorded the sessions of the EP of Star and the other song live session, because I love the live energies, everything. You see, everything is about energy to me. So the live sessions were magical, like there were sparkles of gold, of glory, of freedom. They are amazing, and I know we're going to have that back on stage. So we had this live session. The goal is to tour for sure, and everywhere in America, in Europe, because I come from France, obviously. But also my ultimate goal one day, if I can say, is to go to Africa and to shine the black glory from motherland. You see, to make some videos about the local singers, to play with them, to go back to the roots of all of us. I miss it, because in France I used to go a lot there and to hang out a lot with them around the culture. And here I'm the end of the world, but I'm going to go back there for sure. And my goal is also to have some African musicians in my band, to put a band with world musicians, and to have people who are there to share and not an ego or fame. You see what I mean? To have some people who want to give and give and give.
Wonderful, and we can't wait to hear and see that as well. So, how can our fans, how can our people follow Estelle California?
Well, we're beginning to have a beautiful soul family, I call, on Facebook. I try to have people I try to say that we have no prejudice, we don't know color, no sex, but we just care about freedom, the soul family, the one that doesn't know any prejudice. So we're having a beautiful group on Facebook. We begin on Instagram too. We have a website, and the song and the one we have already out and the future one, they are everywhere. on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, everywhere.
All right, family, you heard it first right here with Estelle California. If you want to learn more about her, check out our website, www.estellecalifornia.com. And again, that single that is out right now, Star, you guys need to get it. Spread the light, Star. And we want to thank Estelle California for being on right now with us this evening. Thank you. This has been an amazing interview, powerful, and you've really gifted us with your word and your light. Thank you
so much for your word. This is thanks to people like you that I'm so happy to do what I'm doing. So.
All right, family, you heard it first. Stay tuned. I wanted you to listen to a little bit of what's going on with what we were talking about right now, Star. So, with that being said, stay tuned.
It has been taken away for so long. Now it's holding mine again. And I'm gonna use it now. 'Cause God, I know how to use it now. You're gonna see the light from thunder, taking revenge for all the nameless lies, calling revenge for all the voices souls, getting revenge for all the powerless beings. It doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to anything to go and change it. It doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to anything to go and change it. 'Cause my name is Star, and has always been a star, and will always be a star. My name is Star. Revenge is gonna scream to freedom, scream to liberate all oppressed victims, scream to set free all unspoken violences, scream to spread the unlistened truth. A large ground is gonna spring from the earth. We'll meet the anger falling from the sky to revenge the humiliated stars, and blood will be called first. The moon will flame in red. The light will disappear into morning. The lands of injustice will burn out, and by the morning justice will be done. Gotta know. Break it down. It doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to anything to go and change it. It doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to anything to go and change it. 'Cause my name is Star. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Woo! Star. With no